Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Beg Brigade. Y'all know what time it is? I know y'all know what time it is. Guess what? It's officially Discovery Channel Shark Week. That's right. Y'all see my hat, right? Hey Cindy! I'm gonna link Cindy with Pups and Crochet in the description because that's my Shark Week buddy, y'all, and y'all should go check her out. And so all this week I'm gonna be doing shark questions. So without further ado, I have a shark question for you, and I will give you the answer at the end. Yeah. Okay. So, and y'all might have heard me ask this question or even answer this question in previous Shark Week, because this is out of my little book. So I'll be reading from this all week long. So just get ready, y'all. All right. Question goes as follows. One fish, two fish, blue fish, red fish. Just how many different species of sharks are there in existence? Your options are, it's multiple choice, okay? Are there A, 5, B, 50, or C, 500? So that question, again, is just how many different species of sharks are there in existence? Are there A, 5, B, 50, or C, 500? All right, to be determined. So, what have I been up to? Not a whole lot, as it were. I have been working on this top, although I'm almost done with the first cake of the Soho Playful. Now, keep in mind, I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook instead of the 5 millimeter hook that I did with the previous two tank tops. And I am thinking about changing this one up a bit. So this is where we are so far. I haven't added the top part where I do the decreases. Now this coloration here at the top I'm not real crazy about, because look how it was doing, so the striping was doing so pretty. And then this, I'm just gonna live with it though. I'm not gonna frog that. No, I'm not gonna frog that. No, but I haven't. Oh, really? Where's your new baby? Go get your new baby. I want to show them the destruction in just 2 days' time. The destruction of the new baby. Hold on. Let me go get it. Move. I want to apologize. I'm going to take that off because it's hot. Kelly and I apologize in advance because my little baby, my dog, Maggie, has alligator mouth. That's the only way to describe her little mouth, is like an alligator. And she got sharp teeth. And so the first casualty was the tip of the ear. It was hanging on by a thread, like this little chunk right here. It was hanging on just by that. That was the first day that she had it. And so I went on and snipped it off so that she wouldn't swallow it. And the next casualty looks like it's going to be the little hand here. She's working on that, and it's got stuffing in it. So yeah, I'm wondering when these little feet are gonna get it. Anyway, so needless to say, she's wanting me to give it to her now, but she really loves this. She really does. She really loves it. She loves the crinkle, and she loves it when I throw it. Oh, and it does have a squeaker in the head. It has a squeaker in the head, and I have discovered that if she has a hold of it, and she's wanting me to throw it, but she don't want to let it go, if I hit that squeaker, it will throw her off her bite, and she'll let it go. She does that on the other one too. If I hit one of the squeakers in it, she'll let it go, and then I can throw it. And she goes and gets it. I tell you what, she has been such a comfort to me. Anyway, In other yarn news, I went through my stash today and I come up with a whole box full of yarn that I'm willing to part with. So I think there's enough for 2 mystery bags. So I think I can put 2 mystery bags together. So those, and I don't have to have the money, and you know, I'm doing a change with my internet that's going to kind of mess my money up a little bit for next month. But because I have Xfinity internet right now, and their upload speed is not great, and our download speed is not, you know, and it's not exactly reliable. And so sometimes my uploads of my videos, they take longer than they really should. And AT&T fiber internet is supposed to, the upload speed is supposed to be the same as the download speed, which is 1 gig, which is like ridiculous fast for home internet. And so, and it's going to be cheaper. I've been paying a little over $100 a month for what I have now, and this is going to be like $62 a month, and plus it's supposed to be better. So fingers crossed. But by making a switch during the time and I'm making it, I'm going to have 2 bills to have to pay for August, probably. So I need to generate a little funds to take care of that, so that we still have money to eat on the rest of the month after I pay all the household stuff like I normally do. So in order to do that, I went through my stash and put together enough, a whole tote of yarn I'm willing to part with, which I can divide out into 2 large mystery bags. So, and my mystery bags go for $75 each, which includes your shipping, as long as you're in the lower 48. So my email is always in the description box, should you want to be interested. And what I'll do is I'll divide them up. I'll divide the yarn up into 2 mystery bags, and then if you email me, I'll take pictures and send you what's in the bag. That way you can decide yes or no. So so it'll be kind of a mystery, but not so much. It's just more like a yarn lot that I'm putting together. So I'll put it that way. So now some of this is going to be yarn I got on clearance from Hobby Lobby, and then some of it is just yarn that I've, you know, kind of accumulated. So there's that. Now this is not going to be a very long video, sorry, but it's Sunday and I don't do a whole lot of videos on Sunday. But and I haven't done a whole lot of crocheting because it is the heat index is 107 here, and having something draped across me just hasn't been appealing, but I will. Now I did use a couple of the cute little cube boxes that Kelly sent, and put some cotton in those little cubes right there, and organized a little bit of that. Now yesterday I did some housework, but it didn't involve organizing yarn. There was a lot of work that needed to be done in the other part of the house, like the living room specifically, and the dining room, and the kitchen. And so I did a bunch of sweeping floors and picking up and you know, doing stuff in there that's been neglected for, to be honest, years. And so so that's what I was doing yesterday. And then I kind of overdid it with my back, and yeah, and so then I paid for that the rest of the evening. But that's what THC gummies are for. They help with all that back pain. Trust me, they do. And they help with dodgy bladders that spasm at night too. So yes. Oh, now you found the dingy baby. I don't want to throw the dingy baby, but I will. Go get it. Go get it. The dingy baby, the old unicorn thing that she has. She's my first dog that I've ever had that was really into having toys. Theo likes the occasional solid rubber ball or rope toy, but all these stuffed animal baby things that Maggie's into, maybe it's a female dog thing. Uh-oh. Can you get it? There, you got it. Okay. Boy, and yesterday I washed my bedding and put it back on the bed. Boy, as soon as I put them sheets back on that bed, she jumped on that bed and curled up at the foot like it was... As soon as I put them on there, she's all curled up like, ooh, smells great, Mom. Just couldn't wait to put her little sit back on there. So right there on the corner of the bed, there's a little pile of dog hair already. And they've been barely washed 24 hours, and there's already, the corner is covered in dog hair. Because she just does her little dance there on the corner of the bed. Don't you? Go. Let me have Bunny. And I'll throw him too. Well, go get it. Go get it, sister. Lord have mercy, I love this dog. Y'all ready for the answer to your question? All right. The answer to the question is C, 500. There are 500 species of sharks. And it says, amazing. There are around 500 different species of sharks, and they come in all sorts of shapes, sizes, and colors, from the iconic fearsome great white to the docile gentle zebra shark, from the portable palm-sized pygmy shark to the blue bubblegum pink deep water goblin shark. What most people picture when they think shark is only a small fraction of all the incredible species out there. How about that? So, now you know there are 500 plus species of shark. So, they even think that they even consider stingrays and all different species of stingrays as part of the shark family. They do kind of look sharky. Even though stingray is actually orca prey. If you watch nature shows, the orcas, the killer whales, that their official name is an orca, but they're often referred to as killer whales, the black and white killer whales. They that is their natural food. Their natural thing to look for is stingrays. They like to eat stingrays. So do hammerhead sharks. Those two mammals, you know, that's their top food that they like to go for. Now, tiger sharks are, they like sea turtles. Cute, adorable sea turtles. Yes. So, yeah. The things you learn when you watch shark documentaries and nature shows, that all nature is not wonderful and beautiful. Sometimes it's harsh and necessary, unfortunately, the natural selection of things. You know, the mom in you, the animal lover in you wants, you know, when they're filming these things that make you know, you want to reach out and help the prey animal. You know, you want to save the prey animal, but what you have to think about is that is just the natural nature's natural selection of things. You know, that's something that just has to happen. That's just how it is. You know, you can't itch allergies, but we don't get to make those decisions. That's nature that makes those decisions, and that's the natural selection process. Water. I hope y'all drink plenty of water. I stopped drinking. If I can talk. I have the Crystal Light, but I stopped drinking the Crystal Light flavoring after about 2:30, 3 o'clock, because it has caffeine, and I go to bed early, really early, like between 8 and 9 early. That's my new schedule. I'm on that old lady schedule. So if y'all see something posted, you know, like when I post the devotional videos, like at 11, when you see it posted at 11 o'clock, that means I put it on a timer, to be time released at 11 o'clock. That doesn't mean I actually pushed a button and it released at 11 o'clock. I just set it to release at 11 o'clock. Because by the time 11 o'clock rolls around, I've been asleep for 2 hours. Because I'm going to get up at 4 or 5. But probably between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. is usually when I get up. These days anyway. And then I let Maggie out. And I go in there and I turn on my little tea kettle and get my instant cappuccino going, and then I refresh the dog's water, put the dog food in the bowl, and get my little coffee, get my little cappuccino going, get my cup fixed, and then I go let Maggie in, let Theo out, because they can't go at the same time. That would make sense, wouldn't it, if they went at the same time? No, she wants in about the time that he wants out. And then I get my cup and bring it in here, wait for Theo to want back in, and then I could shut the door. And then I start my day. And I play bingo on my phone. Yeah, y'all, any of y'all play that Bon Voyage bingo? Yeah, I'm addicted. So I play bingo on my phone for a little while, and then I watch some videos. I watch Shannon over there at Another Yarn, and then if my buddy Amy at Hooked on Wishing Crochet, Lord have mercy, I can't even talk. If Amy puts a video out, I go watch her video, because I watch all her videos. So if Hooked on Wishing Crochet puts a video out, I go watch that one, and I watch Shannon's video, and then I look for one from the Nerdy Crocheter and hope that she puts something out. And that's what I look for. I look for my YouTube channels. You have your staple channels that you like to watch. And so when I've watched all them, and I try to find me a body cam video to watch. Do y'all ever watch body cam videos? The police body cam videos. Those are good. I like to watch those. Sometimes they're entertaining when they, I like to watch the ones with the entitled Karens getting their comeuppance. Y'all know what I mean? Those people that think that they, can do what the heck they want and never get, repercussions. Yeah, those, what they call entitled Karens. Not any dig to anybody named Karen in particular, but it's one of those things. And those people that think they can just steal or shoplift and not have any repercussions, that's the ones I like to see get it. I like to see them get them. But lock them up. Yep, get the shoplifters, because they're the reasons why everything costs so much. Yep, we're in there trying to pay for our stuff and they're stealing it. So yeah, I like to see them catch them. I do. Yep, or the car chases. Yep, I like to see the car chases too. The live one, well, the real life ones sometimes, even though they don't always end like you think they ought to end, but they're exciting to watch. Anyway, so what do y'all watch on YouTube besides crochet stuff? I watch some of them storage unit channels too, like Treasure Hunting with Jeebus. I watch him sometimes. I like him and their little family. They're so sweet. Treasure Hunting with Jeebus. I like them. I think that's the only one I follow right now. I also like to watch fishing channels. I like Angler Up with Brant. I've been following his channel for probably about 4 or 5 years, something like that. I really like Bama Saltwater. I like Steven over there with Bama Saltwater. And then sometimes I watch Bama Beach Bum. I like his cute little family too. Yep. I'm trying to think of something else I watch. But that about wraps that up. Well, I hope I've entertained you for a little while on a Sunday. I'm going to go and probably warm up my Frito pie that I didn't get the chance to finish. Now I'm feeling like I could finish it. So maybe I'll warm up my Frito pie. I know, it doesn't sound like I should be eating Frito pie, but when you got a hankering, you just have to eat what you... Because you know what happens if I don't eat what I have a hankering for, I will eat several things trying not to eat that one thing. When I could have just ate that one thing in moderation and in a small portion and satisfied that craving. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. If I have a craving for something, I eat it in moderation. I eat a small portion of it. I satisfy that craving and get it over with instead of trying to eat around it, you know. So it makes more sense to me. And it's working for me. And I'm still losing weight. Ha! With my Frito pie. Thank you very much. And I eat chili almost every day. So it's not bad for me. Thank you. For anyone that's thinking it while you're listening to me, it's not bad. Chili's not bad for me. I eat it almost every day. I sure do. I used to have a lady friend that passed away in 2017 that was 31 years older than me. She was like a second mother to me. And we met in technical school back in the 90s when my oldest son was about a year and a half old when we first met. And that was her daily lunch at the snack shop that we used to go into. She would eat a bowl of chili with a piece of cheese on top. And every day she would eat chili. So every time I eat chili, I think of Vicky. I feel like she's on my shoulder somehow with this chili craving. I feel like I'm channeling her somehow. You know, that she's somewhere on my shoulder going, don't you want some chili? Don't forget the cheese and a little hot sauce. Because that's how she would eat it. So I feel like that she's sort of visiting me somewhere in my little world here, that Vicky is visiting me somewhere and influencing my food choices because I'm eating chili on a regular basis exactly how she ate it. So it's kind of like she's with me and she's influencing my food choices. And you know what? I don't mind, because I love that woman. She was such a wonderful influence in my life, and she brought me so much joy, and her friendship was so dear to me. And I miss her. To this very day, I miss her. So, so I'm going to eat my chili and smile and think of Vicky. Because she was a spitfire, and she would have absolutely loved this whole YouTube thing. She would have really got a kick out of it. She really would, and y'all would have loved her. She was very fun and very fun. But she was very fun. She really was, and she loved her cats. She always had at least 10 cats on the inside of the house, and a couple of dogs. She's probably the very reason why I love animals so much. Blame it on Vicky. God bless her. She's up there in heaven somewhere, shaking her finger at me right now. But I hope y'all have a wonderful evening. Please remember that I love you, and so does Jesus. And of course, remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend could be waiting on you at the shelter or the rescue. And stay tuned for more Shark Week stuff. Bye now.